Of you are waiting for checks from your insurance companies now. One Cape Coral homeowner says she got one, but when she went to put it in the bank, it bounced. Wink News consumer reporter Andrea Shepard lays out her back and forth battle to get that money into her bank account.
This just blew down here in the storm.
There are holes all around Christine Gerard's Cape Coral home, and she had one in her bank account too. Her insurance check from American Integrity was nowhere to be found.
You think you're paying for somebody to help you if something catastrophic happens, and they're not there. They've taken your money and don't think you should get any back when something bad happens.
And her roof still damaged. Her public adjuster, Karen Nelson, was an independent adjuster for insurance companies for 15 years. She tells me she often worked for American Integrity. Now she's on the other side, working as a public adjuster for homeowners. She showed me some of the pieces along Gerard's roof that need to be fixed before another storm comes.
This here would have been missing shingles. And then you can see here, we've got the creases where it lifts up. And the next big storm that comes is going to catch underneath that, and then you've got additional damages.
Gerard hired Nelson shortly after Hurricane Ian hit to help with all the paperwork that comes with filing a claim. A check from American Integrity came in January.
The bank sent me insufficient funds notice and said that you owe us $10 because the check bounced.
That's right. She said the check for more than $28,000 bounced.
I thought I was dealing with a legitimate business, and it's not turning out that way.
So she filed a complaint with the Florida Department of Financial Services to get answers. How could a check from an insurance company bounce?
They told me they didn't know why the check bounced, but they told the state the check was taken back because Day Adjusting's name wasn't on it. But they didn't tell me that either. But they only told the state that after my complaint was written.
I reached out to American Integrity and was able to interview spokesperson Lisa Miller. She said the check was canceled before Gerard cashed it because the adjuster's name wasn't on it.
We reissued the check to make sure the public adjuster's name was on it. From the time she got the check to the time of the next check, she had gone to the bank, so it didn't bounce, but the check needed, by contract, to have the public adjuster's name on it.
And the company says a second check addressed correctly was sent out in April.
So we waited months, and it didn't come.
It's June. Has it come?
No, nothing, zero.
Miller says they thought that second check was lost. It later showed up marked return to sender.
So when it was returned, it took almost 3 to 4 weeks to get back to the company. I don't know if you've dealt with return mail with the post office lately, but it's very challenging. So even though the address was correct on the check, and the public adjuster knew that, the post office didn't deliver it.
But Nelson has a different experience where she called and emailed the company multiple times asking where it was.
It's always been an excuse and a runaround.
2 days after I reached out to the company, a new check was printed. It was delivered to Nelson's office earlier this week. But still, Gerard worries for her home and doesn't have much faith in American Integrity to take care of any of her future claims.
I guess I really don't have any insurance. If they didn't pay last year, are they going to pay this year?
It took 6 months for Gerard to deposit another check into her account. She and Nelson say even though it's not nearly enough money to fix the damage, they're happy to start some repairs. If you're having trouble with your insurance company, please head to the Wink News website and fill out the form that you see at the bottom of this article. Back to you.